Well, hello again. It's time for another Christmas story. Sure is beginning to look a lot like Christmas around here. Hey, maybe one day when I'm done, I'll give you a little tour of Christmas at the Sutphen house. Today is December 3rd, which means it's 22 days left until Christmas. Getting exciting. All right, so today's story is called The Gift of Christmas. And it's about these little mice, one in particular. It's a very cute story. I hope you enjoy it. Here we go. It was Molly Mouse's first Christmas. The sky was streaked with pink and gold, and there was a tingle of it in the air. Through the window of a house, something was shining and glittering into the night. "What is that, Mom?" asked Molly. "It's a Christmas tree," said her mother. "People cover it with shiny balls, lights, and stars." "I wish we had a Christmas tree," sighed Molly. "Well, why don't you go out into the woods and find one?" said her mother. "You can make it look just as nice as the tree in the window." There's Molly and her mother looking in the window. And there's the little Christmas tree. I wonder if they can find all the stuff to make it look as pretty as that. Molly thought this was a great idea. She called her brothers and sisters together, and off they all scampered. On the way to the woods, they came to a barn. The mice rummaged through it, looking for something to add to their tree. Under a big pile of hay, Molly found a doll. "This is like the doll on top of the Christmas tree in the window," she said. "It will be just right for our tree." Look, there they are, getting into the barn. And then they found the doll under a pile of hay. I bet it'll look good on their tree. Yeah. Uh-oh. But the doll belonged to someone else. "Grrr," said the old farm dog, "that's mine." "Don't chase us," cried Molly. "I only thought the doll would look nice on our Christmas tree." The old dog yawned. It was true that sometimes he chased mice, but because it was Christmas, or because he remembered the Christmas tree in the farmhouse and how he used to play with the children there, he said the mice could borrow the doll. Oh, that was nice. See the dog? That was very nice of the dog. The mice left the barn and walked across the barnyard carrying the doll. They came to the edge of the woods. "Hey," Molly shouted, "I see something else we could put on our Christmas tree." It was a gold ribbon hanging from a branch of an oak tree. Molly scampered up the trunk, took hold of the ribbon, and pulled. See the ribbon? She jumped up there and pulled that ribbon, that pretty gold ribbon. But the ribbon belonged to a magpie. The magpie is a bird. She had taken it to line her nest. "Please don't be angry," said Molly. "I only wanted the gold ribbon for our Christmas tree." Usually the magpie chased mice, but because it was Christmas, or because she had also been admiring the Christmas tree in the window, she let go of the other end of the ribbon. Molly took the ribbon thankfully. See Molly hanging onto the ribbon and the magpie. She was going to use it in her nest, but she let Molly use it. That was very nice. In the distance, Molly saw some shiny round things lying on the ground. They were like the shiny balls on the Christmas tree in the window. "Exactly what we want," cried Molly, running to pick one of them up. "Now we have a doll, a gold ribbon, and a shiny ball." What are those shiny balls? They look like apples to me. I bet they'll look really pretty on their tree, huh? They sure are getting a lot of things for their tree. But those shiny balls belong to a fox. "Those are my crab apples," he barked. "I'm saving them for the cold days ahead." "We only thought One would look good on our Christmas tree, said Molly, trembling. The fox sniffed. He chased mice most of the time, but because it was Christmas, or because he had never seen a Christmas tree before, he went back into the woods. Molly picked up the shiny crabapple and carried it away. Whew, it was good. It was very nice of the fox. Twilight was falling as the mice went deeper into the woods. There, in the middle of a bramble bush, they could see a shining star and dozen tiny lights glittering green and gold. Stars for our tree, shouted Molly. Let me get them. But when Molly reached into the bush, she found not stars. Uh-oh, there she is reaching into the bush. She didn't find stars. What did she find? She didn't find stars, but a collar belonging to an angry mother cat. She had her kittens with her, and their three pairs of eyes shone in the dark. Oh no, gulped Molly. I only wanted something sparkly for our Christmas tree. The cat pricked her ears. She always chased mice, but because it was Christmas, or because she remembered the Christmas tree in the cozy home where she'd been a kitten, the mother cat slipped off her collar. She let the mice have it for their tree. Look at there. See that shiny collar? That was very nice of the kitty cat to give up her collar for those mice for their tree. At last, in the clearing, in the deepest part of the woods, the mice found a large evergreen tree. Our Christmas tree, cried Molly. They hung the doll, the ribbon, the crabapple, and the cat's collar on the tree's branches. Oh, said Molly when they had finished, it doesn't look at all like the tree I saw in the window. Sadly, the mice turned away. Disappointed, they walked all the way back home and went straight to bed. Oh, look, all their stuff didn't make a very pretty Christmas tree. It didn't look like the one in the window, all shiny and bright. They were very sad. In the middle of the night, the mother mouse woke up Molly and her brothers and sisters. Come with me, she whispered. I have something to show you. The mice scurried along behind their mother, past the farm and into the woods. Other animals hurried on ahead of them into the deepest part of the woods. At last, the mice reached the clearing where Molly's Christmas tree was. Molly stood completely still. Her eyes grew large and round. Oh, look at that, she cried. Wonder what's happening. Why did Molly's eyes go large and round? Must be something exciting. During the night, the animals had all added decorations to the Christmas tree. The frost had come and touched everything with glitter. The little tree sparkled, and even the stars in the sky seemed to be caught in its branches, with the biggest and brightest star right at the very top. Our Christmas tree is even better than the one in the window, whispered Molly happily. And because it was Christmas, all of the animals from the woods sat quietly around the tree, at peace with each other. Isn't that nice? Look at that beautiful tree. And all the animals, all of the animals were there. Oh, look at it, it's shiny. Look, it's sparkling. And all the animals were there together to see the beautiful tree they had made. See what happens when people do things together? Beautiful things happen. That was very nice. I like that. Oh, there it is, all together. Very nice. I really enjoyed that book. I hope you did too. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.